Humans aren't the only ones battling a virus. Rabbits are under threat as a deadly hemorrhagic virus spreads around the southwestern United States. This virus may not affect humans, but it does pose a threat to already endangered species of lagomorphs, which include hares, rabbits, and pikas. Here's what you should know. According to a report from the USGS National Wildlife Health Center published on May 7th, rabbit hemorrhagic disease virus serotype 2, or RHDV2, a viral disease deadly to rabbits, is spreading across the southwestern United States. Rabbit hemorrhagic disease virus can infect domestic rabbits and wild rabbits such as hares, jackrabbits, and cottontails. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, the virus can cause sudden death and nosebleeds caused by internal bleeding. Other symptoms include fever, loss of appetite, swelling, and signs of nervousness or irregular breathing. RHDV2 can survive on a dead animal's carcass for at least 3 months. It can also spread if an animal or individual comes into contact with an infected animal's droppings or blood. RHDV2 can also spread through food, water, or any other material that has been exposed to the virus. Humans can also spread the virus by carrying it on clothes and shoes. RHDV2 does not affect human health. Ralph Zimmerman, the state veterinarian for New Mexico, where the virus was first found in March, told USA Today that although it is unknown how the virus made its way to the U.S., one possible explanation could be that it was brought in by someone importing rabbits. Because of its high level of contagiousness, the USGS National Wildlife Health Center has recommended wildlife professionals who encounter the carcasses of infected rabbits or work with rabbits to decontaminate all of their gear, clothing, and transportation. Those who own domestic rabbits themselves should shower and change their clothes before touching their pets to prevent transmission of the virus. Speaking of deadly things that weirdly made their way to the US, have you heard of murder hornets? Let's see, 2020 so far. Huge bushfires down under where at least 1 billion animals died? Check. Global pandemic? Check. Large plague of locusts threatening food security in East Africa? Check. Hundreds of giant Asian killer hornets appear for the first time ever in the northwest US, ready to kill honeybees? Check. Wait, what? We wish we were kidding. Just as the world is trying its best to keep its cool in the midst of a pandemic, giant murdering hornets never before seen in American territory are coming out of hibernation. This is what we know. Last December, the Washington State Department of Agriculture confirmed 2 reports of Asian giant hornets in Blaine, Washington. Reuters reports that 2 more unconfirmed sightings were reported in Custer, Washington. These killer hornets are now coming out of winter hibernation. Native to Southeast Asia, China, and Taiwan, Asian giant hornets can measure between 1.5 to 2 inches or 3.8 to 25 centimeters in length. Vespa mandarinia, also known as murder hornets, have stingers that deliver venom to their victims and mandibles capable of decapitating bees. According to the WSU Insider, the Asian giant hornet queen wakes from hibernation in April, finds nourishment, and then looks for a place to establish a colony that will later go out to bring back food. The bee population in the United States is most threatened by these hornets from late summer to early fall. While they hunt for food for their next queens, the hornets will decapitate honeybees and eat the bees' larvae and pupae. Well, you might be thinking, isn't this just nature? The circle of life, so to speak? Nope, not really. First off, we don't know how these hornets made it to the US, but they have never been found in the country before, so this new species is an invader and definitely a threat to beekeepers. Still not feeling this pertains to you? A threat to bees means a threat to human food production. We need bees in order for many key crops to be pollinated. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, more than a third of all American crop production requires insects to help pollinate, and the primary pollinator is, you guessed it, honeybee colonies. So what can you do? Well, if you live in the States, keep an eye out for these murderous buggers and call authorities if you're unlucky enough to spot one. But in your quest to take down the murder hornet invasion, please be aware of their painful toxin-ridden sting. Oh, and if you're allergic to bees, then definitely stay away because their sting could easily cause a severe anaphylactic shock and even, well, death. But not all is going wrong in nature. Other species are having the time of their lives while the rest of the world is burning. Thousands of sea turtles are currently migrating to nesting grounds on beaches across the southeastern United States, just in time to enjoy a rare break from human interference as coronavirus lockdowns keep people indoors. Experts interviewed by CBS News expect sea turtles to thrive amid the lack of human activity and pollution as beaches are deserted thanks to stay-at-home orders. CBS cited a University of Florida study conducted in 2016, which found that removing detritus from the beach can increase the number of nests by as much as 200%. There are 7 existing species of sea turtles. Nearly all are endangered, 3 of them critically. Out of every 1,000 hatchlings, only 1 survives to adulthood. CBS Miami reports, citing the Loggerhead Marine Life Center in Juno Beach, Florida. Sea turtle hatchlings are preyed on by dogs, seabirds, raccoons, crabs, and fish, while adult sea turtles face numerous threats from humans, including microplastics, fishing gear, human development along the ocean, boat strikes, global warming, and trade in sea turtle shells and sea turtle eggs. The Loggerhead Marine Life Center told CBS Miami that all sea turtle hatchlings at their center had ingested microplastics. Other research has found that half of all sea turtles on Earth have ingested plastic. In fact, plastic that's been in the ocean for a while smells like food to sea turtles, and ingesting just a single piece of plastic can kill one of these magnificent animals. For more news animations and explainers, hit the subscribe and bell button to join the TomoNews family. Thanks for watching.